I've cheated on most, if not all, of my partners. And I'm not proud of it, and this is a generational curse I'm actively breaking. Happy 4th of July, kings and queens. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay, two things. Hold up. Make sure you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any of my videos. 2, when is Juneteenth going to become a national holiday though? Okay. Anyways, let's have a chat about cheating. What is cheating? The Oxford Dictionary defines cheating generally as acting dishonestly or unfairly in order to gain an advantage. This definitely applies to relationships as well, if you think about it. I define cheating as doing anything you wouldn't want your partner to do, from texting, flirting, being intimate with someone, to committing adultery. As a Christian, I believe cheating is a generational issue that must be broken. I came from a family of polygamists and cheaters on both sides of the family. So unsurprisingly, this is something I struggle with in my relationships. You heard me right. From the time I started dating until 2016, I've cheated on most, if not all, of my partners. And I'm not proud of it, and this is a generational curse I'm actively breaking. Oftentimes, we like to think only men cheat. It's true that countless studies have shown that men are more likely to cheat than women. But it doesn't mean that we ladies are completely innocent. But hey, at the end of the day, I'm a lady, so I'm biased. Which is why I'll first focus on men cheating on their female partners. Don't judge me, judge your ancestors, okay? Cheating, especially from men, has been around forever. It's just easier to catch a cheater today. Ladies, thank God for technology, man. Back then, your husband could have a whole family across the country and you wouldn't even know. Because he would tell you he was going out of town on business. There were no mobile phones, no social media, and women were mostly housewives. The only way you would have known is if you saw a lipstick stain on his shirt or smelled female perfume or something. As much as I like to say that I miss the olden days when we ladies were always fully clothed and elegant, leaving stuff only to men's imagination, I'm grateful for these modern days where it's easy to have access to crucial information. Now, King, just because your dad, probably like his dad before him, your brothers, your friends are cheating doesn't mean you have to do it too. Do not follow the pack. Are you a sheep or a leader? If you know you can't be faithful to that good woman, leave her alone. This also applies to us ladies. If you know you're not ready to be 100% committed to him, leave that king alone. I know most likely it's a generational issue, but God has given us authority to trample on and over everything that isn't of him. We are not slaves to anything, especially not the desires of our flesh. Okay? My African people, cheating is DNA in our culture, but we have the power to change that. African queen, yes, you who's a mistress and sleeping with somebody's husband, who is probably way older than you. It all starts with respect, whether or not you know the creep's wife. How would you feel if your daughter had to put up with a cheating husband? Hooking up with someone's husband, knowing he's legally married in a monogamous setting, is disgusting. Not that I agree with polygamous marriages, but it's still a thing in our African countries. Back to my point. Hooking up with someone's husband knowing he's legally married is nasty, okay? Worse, if he has kids, that's just plain evil. Forgive me. You're dating a married man, you're thinking it's because I'm better than his wife. You're flexing, feeling really good about yourself, huh? Let's see how you will feel in a few years when he moves on to a younger version of you. Keep that same energy, sis. I understand that life is hard and there are barely any jobs, and we sadly still have an extremely patriarchal economy with creepy men. Some really old, again, preying on younger women because they know you're struggling financially. But do your part and trust God. Do the right thing. God has seen me through the wildest situations. Being a good person and doing your best to follow God's commandments always pays off. I know some ladies who are mistresses are probably listening to this and thinking, is it for you to say you're in America? Trust me, I could be out there stripping and making at least $1,000 a night, or having me a little sugar daddy on the side and so on. But I choose not to. What you're doing back home, I could be doing too, and making 10 times more than you're making. But I choose not to again. Dear innocent black king and queen, that friend who is dating that married man, catching flights, wearing luxury bags and shoes, popping bottles every night may make you feel like you're inferior. But trust me, they're gonna get theirs. And you don't even want to know the demeaning things they had to do to get all those things and that lifestyle. Trust the process. It will take longer than looking for shortcuts, but it will always pay off. You have to adopt this mantra. I am not bound by anything on this earth. Money doesn't bind me. Luxury items won't bind me. That person flexing on the ground may inspire me, but that doesn't bind me. I'm a boss. No matter the season I find myself in, I got this and I'm prayed up. I hope I earned the privilege of less than 10 minutes of your time, kings and queens. See you next Saturday. Don't forget to like and share this video with your friends. Thank you so much. Bye.